Well, I did see someone in Pancraft talking about F09 yesterday. I did notice it in Pancraft chatter. I kind of giggled because I was like, "Ooh, you go down there. Let's see what Beowulf does to you."
I mean, I tell everyone to come down here and mine, but not in the capitals. And I think if somebody in the corp was to jump down in a rock and start mining it, it'd be bloody rude.
No, it wasn't Corp. It was David Cord that was talking about it.
I do get there's a PH guy comes in here, I think, and he uses a rock, but it's just to boost. He doesn't mine with it.
Yeah, and that's probably what I'm going to have to start doing in May. Is go back to my boosting of subcaps. We'll just have to see what they do. I've got to pay attention to core checks. I'm not watching what Sav is saying.
I've been on the same Arcanor rock since I started mining an hour ago.
What is this called? CCP calls this the it's an S word. I forget what it's scarcerage or scarcity. What was the word that CCP used for this phase of their plan?
Oh, no idea. I don't.
Yeah, scarcity. Scarcity quarter.
That's one of those words I don't use very often, so I don't know how to spell it properly.
C-A-R-T.
Now, feel free to correct it in Corp chat. I won't be offended, trust me. The next time I use it, I'll probably ask how to spell it again. But because of the fact that we're going to be going towards moon rocks primarily, I'm going to have to get more freighters. So I'm skilling all of my characters into the Charon, since that's what I use them.
Right. More freighters. Oh, to move it all about.
To move the moon orb, because it's so large that you can't compress it.
Yeah.
Like on the Y6 moon with the jackpotted, it took me 10 trips with 2 freighters to move it to NSI. So if I had all of my characters being able to use it, you know, I could order it from the corp and, you know, make one trip. Of course, it would be a massive trip, but
Yep.
it would be one trip.
No, you would need someone to Titan bridge you.
No, it's only one jump, Y6 to NSI.
Okay, yeah.
Or, you know, MBW to NSI. Anything outside, you know, in SR Tech or 1 EVAX, I won't mine in those areas anymore because of the moon stuff. I might mine ice, but I won't do moon stuff outside of the Y6 MBW area.
I haven't even mooned any moons, Goose, and Goosen's the thing about not to cherry pick.
Yeah, that was a sore subject also.
Yeah, so I haven't. I mean, I was only in a couple of skiffs that night, so I haven't mined any since. God, I wish this Arcanal rock would just bloody die.
What is the NSA? What is that?
Can't remember the high slot thing. Shit, I can't even drag a carrier into show.
I could, but I've got rocks popping and nukes in NBW, so I don't have time to bring up my fitting and look to see what it was. He figured it out, though. He thinks 1 minute's not too long. It's actually an eternity when you're being dropped on. Good morning, Mike. I didn't see you come in. I wish they wouldn't report wormholes in Intel. I'm sitting on the wormhole in NBW watching it. Yes, I was just saying good morning.
Why didn't,
Oh, no
why didn't you
worries.
tell me about wormhole?
Because I'm not worried about it.
I could have bumped barrel back from staging and rolled it for you.
Nah, I'm not worried about it. I was watching it because we had testers in the pocket a couple hours ago. And so I've got my recon characters sitting on the wormhole cloaked. Because I thought that's where they came out of. But they hadn't been around for about an hour or so. So I guess they came out of a different area. Because they didn't come out of this one. But I'm not worried about closing it, baby. Don't bother yourself with it. I'm just mining.
Yeah, I'm the same. Anyway. Nice. God, I've got loads of faction ships on the market in NSI and no one's buying them.
Why?
No idea. Order Navy issue, Daredevils, Omens. I just took a chance that people would want them, they didn't.
Are they fitted or are they unfitted? The ones that you have down in the other area.
It's fighters, isn't it? Dragonflies. Is it fighters? If you'd let me know, I'd have probably built them for you. I would
Well-
need to go and buy the blueprint and research it, but yeah, I mean, if it's for PvP shit, I mean, if you're not in a hurry, I could go buy the BPO and start researching it.
Are the fighters like for a carrier?
Yep.
You can't transport them through a risky move? Or
Yeah,
they're
they
too
probably
big?
could. But there must be some up here with a BPO, the Corp must have a BPO.
Check with Zero or Steve or Matt.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve Mack. Yeah, he's probably got a BPO somewhere on the Corp hangar.
He literally just came into comms, so it's perfect timing.
That was scary, weren't it?
Absolutely, we summoned you.
We only said your name 3 times.
Steve, do you have a BPO or a BPC for, I guess it's called a Dragonfly, a fighter?
Oh, yeah. Well, then. I'll just give them away. If they're to use. If they're to sell, I'll sell them you cheap. If they're to use, you can have them. Dragonfly's a bit of a weird one to use down here, though.
That's the first I've heard of them. That's why I wasn't familiar with what they were.
They're fighters, but it's just the damage type they do. And the Caldari ones, I think, so the kinetic. No, that's the... Can't remember. Not had me coffee yet.
Not there, Canax. I don't have Beowulf flogged on to check.
Is it a Templar that does the AM, or they do it?
Yeah, that's the one. Temples.
Temple 1 and 2s. That's what people... We use Templars, Amatacs, and Malices, and Cyclopses. Depending upon what we're fighting.
It's Cyclops and Thermal, but they're very good against sentient ships. If you go up against the sentient mother, you want to fly Cyclops because they've got the torpedoes.
But it's Templars he needs if he's just wanting to rat a carrier, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's Templar 1s he needs, I think.
You could use 2s as well.
Do you want blueprints for T2s or T1s? Brain overload, I think he's fell off his chair.
It's Australia.
It's like, wait a minute. It's Monday morning early. I don't have my coffee yet, and I'm at work. Give me a minute to digest this.
He's in Australia. They don't have good internet there.
Wait, is Mike in Australia?
I think so.
Has he gone for another tinny? That
Is it
racist.
Yeah, ready to do the barbecue.
His Sheila's probably having a go at him. That wasn't racist. His wife is probably called Sheila. You see, I don't know what to do now.
Using Jix_you to enter channel.
I think it's that Mike Collingwood that wants the blueprint.
Yeah.
He might need someone to build them for him.
I'm not sure if he wants the Templars or if he wants to stick with the Dragonflies.
I was just going to give him one of each. I don't suppose you know how many he wants, do you?
Steve, do you make the ships for the Corp, or does that handled by Uranus and NCC?
Yeah, I'll just say yes to all of the above.
Alright, I'm going to be placing an order probably in the next day or two for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Charons.
Don't buy him off Corp.
It's only 1.6 on the Corp, why not?
Oh fuck, because I could probably get them fucking cheaper. Honestly, the Corp charge a fortune for things just now.
Well, let me just see here. Hang on.
Did you say 1.6 bleach?
That's what the cap sheet says.
Right, give me a day to come back to you with a price. How many do you want?
6.
Okay. I honestly don't buy anything from Fusion because the prices are extortionate.
Well, no, because, I mean, if you look at the the market in here for it, it's 1.4 right now. It used to be 1.2 earlier this year. It's gone up, probably because of the mineral changes.
So 6 for Sharon.
Yeah. And it would be easier because I don't want to take any resources from you, Beowulf.
No, not for me, it's just know all the builders in the alliance. I need to log Beowulf on to do it. But yeah, I know, everybody builds in the alliance. So.
FusionJohn_ lost connected and entered channel.
Oh, Steve, you might be getting an email from SF. He's already logged for the night. But he's looking to do reaction stuff. We're looking to see if he can participate in reaction stuff. He's got a lot of BPOs. He said, I think he said 28 that he had for different things. And I told him to talk to either you or the other Steve, Zero. Because I figured you two would know more about that than I would.
There's not really, unfortunately, there's not really a lot that he can actually help with on an individual basis, because the reactions that they do for the court are massive. So it doesn't really take that many slots to actually make them.
Gotcha.
They run off runs of like 200 on some of them that take about a month.
Bows.
I'll just say books.
I don't know, it might have been from a different channel.
Fusion__ going connected
That's
and
why
entered
trying to
channel.
get in touch with the goons. That was the amazingly secret password.
Morning, bread bin.
Yeah, speaking spot. Nice. Hey, Hayden. I'm just joking.
I'm not a spy. Spies have to be intelligent.
Yeah, that's what it's
Just thinking that.
what a spy looks like. Oh, I send, is it HD? A mail? Yeah, did you send me that contract for the compressed ore?
Yeah.
But you used a different tune, didn't you?
So I use my industrial main, which is HT.
Yay. I think I sent him a mail because I weren't 100%, but I didn't want to send it back to the wrong person.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So basically, I've got Hayden, which is the combat, HT, which is industrial main, then HTR, which is the carrier / industrial, and then HRG and HT Hall.
So yes, then. It's up to you. I'll either buy it off you, or you can have it back. If it's your nest egg and you want to hold on to it, I'll contract it straight back. If not, I finally got round to the spreadsheet and did a evaluation. It is up to you.
Cool. Morning, Beowulf.
Good morning, Hayden. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, not bad, thanks, not bad.
What's it, are you working today, no?
No, Wednesday.
Roger. I'm just making one of the anomalies just now. I've got an Arcanar rock that just will not run out.
Yeah, they happen, don't they?
Hang on a minute, that's a new one. Somebody's complaining about the rock being too big.
Yep.
I know, right?
I'm still asleep, ain't I? I'm in Narnia.
No, I've been on the same Arcanor rock since I logged in. I've got one character mining it saying that, but I've been on the same bloody Arcanor rock for almost 2 hours now.
Did you survey scan it?
Oh, it's going to give me loads of trips, so I shouldn't complain, but
Because it's the 6th today, isn't it? So everything could change.
I think we'll be okay as long as we're just subcap mining, to be honest.
Yeah,
Well, I kind of
no,
hope
exactly.
so.
If the ice roids go down to less than 20 a roid, then I think it'll be a pain in the arse. But
Yeah, well, I think I'll finish this Arcanaut and then I'll come and ice mine with you. But there was someone in ice mining in here from NC about an hour ago.
so basically, he's just cherry picked everything. But that's okay.
I'm
'cause
not
I
sure.
mean,
I
How-
haven't looked.
our kind of premise on ice mining is that we just can clear everything and we don't really give a shit.
Yep, and the second system to combat site.
Oh yes. So I actually trained up another character so it can scan and fire that recon ship now.
Nice.
Nice. Congrats. That'll come in very handy.
Do you know, I spent yesterday, my Alpha has now hit 5 million points, and I spent yesterday doing level 1 missions with it in Empire for something different, and it was great fun.
I almost went to Empire and did did missions yesterday.
Yeah, we're at war, that's why I'm using the Alpha just now, just to do something different.
Oh yes, there we are.
Buy the faction amnos and sell them me. If you're not using them.
So many new people at this time.
Yeah.
Somebody's on lockdown, isn't there? There ain't no such thing as a time. Quite good fun at the minute. In a serious sort of way.
Yeah, once the quarantines are lifted, you'll see people go back to their regular schedules.
It's really weird. I'm only sleeping about 3 hours.
Yeah, me
So-
too.
And then I'll go for a kit for about an hour and a half.
I had a glass of wine last night, see if it would help me sleep, and I still woke up like 2 hours after I went to bed, and then it was like every 2 hours through the bloody night.
And my sleep schedule seems to revolve around the moons that come out.
Yeah, you see, minor blueprints coming out.
It's like,
Like, I
forgot
don't.
it. I actually forgot about my PI. I was like, oh, I gotta check my PI and get my PI back in going again.
Shit, I need to bring Beowulf across some point this week and do PI again.
I only have the one planet doing the water from the tutorial, but
Yep.
I keep forgetting about it, and I keep forgetting to bring Mon out to remind me.
Yep, well, check. I think it's Zero Taken, or along that way there's good planets.
And yeah, blueprints, you don't get a timer, at least not an in-game timer. I think Mon or something else might tell you about the timers, but I tend to forget about industry too.
I just got brainwashed over the years. I started to be Mom before I started Eve. And then the tabs I go through are industry, well, market, if I've got a market orders out, markets, contracts, planets, and industry.
I'll need to get into that habit.
If I've got market orders and contracts, or I just like playing that little game of watching the clock change on my bank balance. Sad, I know. I must admit the ships ain't selling as well as I thought they would do. But
Yeah, Beowulf was talking about that as well.
Yep, I've had faction ships up for about a month and they're not selling.
yeah, well, I'll leave them. I'll leave them for a bit. The thing is we can't see what Horde have actually got. They're the majority it's selling to. If it all gets pear-shaped, just put them up as public. Public, somebody will buy, and even if it's only goons to take them off the market.
Yep, that's true. Goons can actually dock at the station and get them in a dock because it's an NPC we're staging from.
Yeah. Well,
As long as we're making money, who gives a shit?
I can't see them rolling them if they're ridiculously overpriced, because obviously they wouldn't sell anyway. But if it looks like you're going to get lumbered with them, you might as well flip them.
I mean, like a saber for 1 billion.
No, that's what mine are up as. That's sensible.
I'm sorry, I would not pay $1 billion for a saber. I don't care what it has on it.
I can't believe that mine are up as 115 million. That's being quite nice. But the amount
for a ship that gets destroyed all the time, you know, like there was a fleet the other day, and it was like, oh, if you can't fly that, fly a tackle. And I was just like, do you know what? I'm not going out there in a fucking saber because then I'm going to get insta-popped on the field.
Yeah, that's what made me think. Like sabers. I think I tried to fly one once. I bubbled my own fleet and vowed never to do it ever again.
I can fly it, and I got reasonably okay at it. But it's just like, why am I going to do that? Because it makes me look shit, because I get killed every fleet I go on.
Yep. Yeah. That's why I want Fire Hoog in there, because I know I'll get insta-popped and it's 500 mil or something.
You're fucking joking me. They've left like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thick blues.
Are they the good ones? They're the ones they're the ones I mine all the time first.
I mine blue all the time. It's got heavy water in it. I love the blue.
Yeah, thick blue is good for us because it's got the isotopes and that, but actually it's the least value.
Well, yeah, it's the most common of the ices, so there's a large quantity of it, but it's the one I go. Dark glitter and thick blue is what I go after when I mine ice.
I'll help you soon.
Oh, I was thinking about that the other day, about like, you know, sort of cherry picking. Because if I mine to build. So my version of cherry picking is completely different to other people, because I'm after a specific problem.
Yeah, that's a sore subject, because I got somebody, said I was cherry picking, and I went off. I was not amused.
Yep, I was here that night warping about in skiffs, and I haven't mined Moon Goose since either. Yep, Hayden, as soon as I finish these 2 rocks, buddy, I'll come over and give you a hand with that shitty ice.
Cool, yeah, because we can flip this before downtime.
Yep. If this fucking Arcanor rock would just die.
You just really did the old days.
Do you need me to bring my work over there to boost you so you can kill that Arcanor rock?
I think your rock would die of old age before this Arcanor rock popped.
Usenjix_Yuda
Hayden,
connected
please
and
come and
entered
scan this for me
channel.
and tell me it's going to die.
Do you want me to come over? I can.
No, it's okay. I know it's massive and it's going to take me to downtime next week anyway.
You just
Oh
really,
no! Half of these fixtures have been half mined anyway.
Yep. And
Well, in that
so
case-
nice.
Well, no, in that case, it may be that they were mining it and newts came in and they couldn't finish it, because that does happen. If it's been half mined, it's probably been because they got interrupted.
Stop, I was in system while they were mining it.
Okay. Well, I'm just giving plausible, reasons why it might be that way.
I don't fucking understand this. I was at the jump gate, right? The Antiplex. And I clicked what I thought was jump on the Antiplex. And I was still selecting the NSI gate. So I walked back to NSI, jumped through.
I do that all the time.
the amount of times I end up in Y6 instead of the Antiplex.
Yep, I always end up 7 attack Y instead of NSI.
Brace yourself, guys. The Green Goddess is back on the TV.
Green Goddess, I sort of remember that.
Switch it over to 101 now and you'll see.
I still went to my telly info when it went from to digital. I never ever watched telly.
Oh, the Queen? I'll read the transcript later today.
There was a lot of backlash over it, but there always is when they do that sort of stuff.
How could there be
Susan
backlash?
Beowulf
I mean, not to be. I know that we
channel
don't
and
talk about
disconnected.
politics, but I mean, I'm sure that she was reassuring the nation and being comforting and in her own way.
Patronizing.
Yeah, I heard what she was going to talk about on teletext. Yes, I read that. And it was that she was going to discuss she understands the problems with financial struggle in these times. And I sort of giggled to myself about that.
So she did that again.
Does everybody remember Spitting Image?
Vaguely.
When somebody does something like that, I always think of Spitting Image puppets doing the actual thing.
I've just noticed when the porpoise is in field, it's like little tanks come out of the back.
I never looked at this shit that closely.
It makes me laugh when people look at ships in a fight and they can tell you what guns they're firing.
Yeah, that makes me giggle because I mean, NCC's really good about that. You can see which direction they're pointed and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just look at the guns. You can tell if they're in siege or not. And I'm like, I'm being shot at. I don't have time to look at what guns they're, where they're up or down. I don't care. I'm being killed.
Mike, how many
Fusion
fighter
Beowulf _ Scott
runs do you
connected
want?
and entered channel.
Okay. And did you hear the bit about that the Dragonfly is not the best one to use down here for ratting? Okay. Do you want them building or do you want them the blueprint? Yeah, no problem.
Fusion Beowulf _ Scott left channel and disconnected.
I'll just build them and then, yeah. Yeah, I'll just put them up on contract for you. I'm very impatient, so I tend to want everything now. Are you in any rush or not? $30 of them, yeah? You got that sorted now, or do you need none?
Oh, that's my full fleet in the belt almost. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna get that an alt on the main account just to fly the miasmos.
Yeah, that's what I do. It saves me a lot of time.
Because then, if he's in staging, then you know I've still got the 6 ounce.
Fusion Beowulf _ Scott entered channel.
How's there an opera? Right. 10:45 Eve time. Okay, that's alright.
There's one today. 15 minutes before downtime.
Yeah, like what are they going to do 15 minutes before downtime?
You can actually move very quickly. Because we had one actually. I went on a few weeks or a month ago. I don't remember when, but it was right before downtime, and we went from Malpass all the way down to like 60 jumps away. We used wormholes. There are wormholes. I mean, we moved very fast. A large quantity of people down to some area to do a structure crash.
Yeah, I think that's to the area where we're pretty much at now, because I remember the United Federation of Conifers.
Yeah, the pine trees. I remember that as well, going through their space. I was amazed because I was the same way. I was like, "What?" I'm like, "We can't do anything before downtime. You're crazy."
Disconnected.
And they proved me wrong. I was really shocked.
FuseandJix_Uta entered channel.
So what they'll probably do is they'll have you move into position or move, close to position right before downtime and then log off in space. And you have to be on comms because they'll tell you when it's safe to log back in.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I think downtime could potentially be a bit longer today because of the changes.
That's tomorrow. Updates are on Tuesdays.
Okay, I thought it was the 6th they were launching it.
Maybe I'm wrong.
So let's say the 6th. Today is the 6th.
Leo is at Jotun. Bea Cleone. In Y6.
I'm sorry, what's in Y6?
Bea Cleone, mute. X-Fusion.
Reported in... Oh, it's X-Fusion. He should be okay. He should be docked somewhere.
Yeah, it'd be someone's alt.
Not yours?
No, not mine, no.
FuseandJix_Uta moved to
I've got
AFK.
all my alt on just now.
FuseandJix_Uta entered channel.
They're all in corp.
Oh, I know that name. They were in, for a long, long time.
Who do I speak to about getting an Orca with Spacepoint?
Email NCC.
FuseandJix_Uta left channel and disconnected. FuseandJix_Uta connected and entered channel.
I think
Oh, that
Beacon
person's-
keeps logging on to sell stuff.
Could be.
He was trying to sell stuff the other day. Keep an eye on local. He ain't exactly fire selling, but he's selling all.
Well, if he's in a capsule and he's in an NPC corp, he can't dock anywhere. And a capsule's not a threat.
He were a good dude, he was.
What's he gonna do?
Good.
What's he gonna do? Bump someone? Can a capsule bump a ship, you think?
On the physics city, probably.
Well, yeah, I mean, if a little Atron can bump a Titan, I guess a capsule could.
Always makes me laugh, that does. I always wanted a ramming speed feature. Where, like, say you were down into Hull and you were going to die anyway. You could activate ramming speed, which means you don't die, but you can't cancel it, and you're going to cause as much damage as you could possibly cause to the ship you're ramming into.
Like Star Trek with the Wrath of Khan? They rammed him.
Yeah, but you could fill up, say, an indie ship with enriched iridium,
Make it a bomb.
Yeah. But like, you know, so you'd have to have their cause and effect, wouldn't you? So, you know, sort of you'd lose. Obviously, you're going to lose your ship, but you pod yourself as well in the explosion or something stupid like that. Actually, no, that's actually a good thing.
Well, if you could have a frigate bay, you can have a bomb bay too.
Bombay Sapphire, nice gin.
Right.
I think it was in First Contact. Wolf did ramming speed on the Defiant before they got beamed out, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's always epic watching in Star Trek, you know, the ships ram into each other.
I wonder if they're ever going to make the new one.
I thought Picard was quite good.
I haven't watched it yet. I like to binge watch, so I'll wait till it's finished and then I'll pay to get access to it.
It has.
Oh, it has? Okay.
Yeah, I'm very similar to that.
Or I'll find a torrent and download it. I was a little irritated with CBS. They're making it only online and you have to pay for it. That just irritated me.
Yeah, it's Amazon Prime over here.
See, I've got Amazon Prime. If I could watch on Amazon Prime, I'd be happy. Because I get Amazon Prime through my Sprint, my phone service included. Yeah, I've got a VPN. I guess that would be watching on my computer. Let me see.
Yep.
It's what, United Kingdom?
Yep.
Okay, I'll check into it.
Ain't your computer got a HDMI output that you can link to the tele?
My television's across the room. I had to do significant movements to make that happen. But I could do the VPN on my iPad and watch it through that.
I just put an i5 computer on to my TV a couple of weeks ago and I'm absolutely loving it now. I can download loads of taunts and watch them on the TV.
I've got a Raspberry Pi that doubles up as a Kodi box. It's a Kodi box, basically. God, nice geek talk.
I bought one of those, I bought a new graphics card for it because it was a Dell thing with onboard graphics. I got and I'm dying to try a game on it like Eve or something, but I haven't done it yet.
Is that one of them subscription things?
Yeah. I've got Battlefield actually. I think I'll try Battlefield on my big TV.
Hey, Steve, I have a question. Do you have access remotely to see how much a moon had on it?
No, I can't see anything to do with moons.
Okay. I'm just curious how much of a percentage of this moon I actually mined.
I think you can look yourself, aren't you? On the, what's it? Tracker.
Well, I know how much I mined. I just don't know how much of the moon that popped, how much of it I mined versus what other people mined.
Oh, the legend. Yeah. I don't really know very much about mining.
Oh, that's no problem. If you want a tutorial, I'll put one together for you.
Yeah, no. I mine because I have to. I'm okay when we're in a group. I don't mind it then. But it's so hypnotic, I think.
But you see, that's the thing about it. You know, it's a group game, and that's why I don't mind mining when it's like this and we're all chatting to everyone.
Wow, saying what I've mined the most is Arcanor.
You mined one Arcanaut rock.
No, I'm on that thing Steve was talking about, the mining legend. It's got Arcanor is what I've mined the most, I think.
Yeah, that's because it's the biggest rock in the belt, in the anomalies. I think it's bigger than the Biscot, you know.
I was going to say earlier on, I think you just want to mine a rock for a long time, so you've got one drone on it or something.
So for me, on HRG, Kernite is the most that I've mined.
See, on Scott Starseeker, the most I've mined is Scordite, followed by Roxas by like large quantities, over 3 million each. The next one is Amber at 700,000. So you can tell what I've been going after. But that's because the Scordite rocks is so, and the rocks, both of them, they're huge compared to the other rocks now.
Yep. I tried mining Scordite the other day and it was one laser on each rock for one pool and that was it.
I might take a nap.
There'll be somebody out, Mike.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be somebody out.
I'm ice mining. I'm wondering whether to go on that off or not just before downtime. It's I'm one space point away from an orca. I just hope they've not doubled up too many times.
No, they were doing something with it yesterday because it changed to reflect current month versus it did have March and April combined on the left, but now he's got it to where it's just April on the left and everything else before April is on the right. So they've gone through and removed things. I noticed because my point values changed. I'd invite you to come join me mining, but the NBW moon is almost done. Rocks, and I've got oracles on half of them. So there's only like 6 rocks left. I wouldn't want to waste your time. But you might check, actually, who was it that was asking about mining?
Mike.
Was it Mike? If I remember correctly, SF was saying that the Y6 moon only has moon goo on it. The NBW moon from Saturday might still have some gneiss on it. Hang on, let me go semi-recon over there. Mike, you here? Well, the Y6 only has moon stuff on it. If you're okay with that, then by all means. But if you want, you can come up to NBW, the moon from Saturday, Monterey Jack. It has a couple gneiss rocks on it. It's got a lot of amber. It's got 4, 5 I don't want to say hermaphrodite, but hermaphrodite, whatever that word is. And then up it means it's got 1, 2, 3. It's got 5 gneiss rocks on it, a crop load of amber, the H rock, and then moon rocks. So if you're looking to mine regular ore, you can go to Monterey Jack and NBW. If you're looking moon goo is fine with you, then you can hit Y6. SF was saying that in Y6, that's all that's available.
And as Scott said, if you're feeling horny, there's a hermaphrodite there as well.
Well, you would take it through the jump gate from NBW into NSI, because there's a jump gate that connects the two systems. So you would mine it in NBW, you can drop it off at the station, and then haul it over to NSI to the flour mill and compress it and sell it. Or you can just leave it in Monterey Jack and contract it for an extra 5% fee.
Scott, you sure there's nowhere to compress in NBW?
When I'm looking at, I just see Athenors and Keepstar.
Yeah,
We used to have some.
Athenors can compress, can't they?
Yeah, I think there's one in NBW. I can't remember. Well, there used to be.
The Athenors, they don't compress unless the service is activated, and typically they don't activate it on Athenors.
Okay.
I do believe there is one in MBW, because when we did the mining op, the bit from behind the compressing, I can't remember which one it was.
I could log Beowulf on and see what station he's got all his mining gear at, and that would probably be the one.
Hang on, let me get my Oracle out of Siege, because the rock pop I can actually check. There's an easy way to check here. Let me just bring up my structure browser.
Why did you ask if I was on Mumble, by the way?
Because my mumble dropped.
Oh, okay.
Whose alts are these? I've seen these before.
Alright.
They're all mine.
Manchango has reprocessing. Manchango in MBW is a fusion station that has reprocessing. So it would have compression as well.
Yeah, compress it, and then refine it in the flour mill if you're using it, or sell it to Corp in its compressed state.
The only thing, Mike, is be vigilant when you're in an MBW, because it's crossroads and there's a lot of activity that can happen.
Fusen Hayden _ going left channel and disconnected. Fusen Hayden _ going connected and entered channel. Fusen Beowulf _ Scott moved to AFK. Fusen Jix _ Yuta left channel and disconnected. Fusen Jix _ Yuta connected and entered channel. Fusion Jix underscore Uta left channel and disconnected. Fusion's fate entered channel.
Yeah, I just looked at that mining ledger, and the total volume of blue ice mined on just one character is 1,919,000 M3. Just one tune.
And how many you got out there?
3 tunes. Because the other one is up at stage. Yeah, I've been looking at the PI stuff again. I don't see why there's any reason why I can't produce the blocks, the fuel blocks.
Fuel blocks are a good one.
What was that, sorry?
Fuel blocks are a good one. You'll never not sell them.
And it's also good for the fleet, for the corp, isn't it? Do you buy raw fuel blocks like you would normal ore?
I honestly don't know, because like I used to sell them as a sort of package. I never used to build them. Because I'm not 100% sure. As far as I know, all structures can use any fuel block. But I weren't too sure which type they wanted. So I just used to sell them the mechanical parts, the enriched iridium, the robotics.
Okay. It'd be nice to actually like make make something. I'd like to get one into making the T1 hull.
Sorry, you cut out then. Into making the T1.
What was that, sorry?
You cut out. You said you wanted to get into making the T1, and then I think you let go.
Oh yeah, T1 hulls, you know, for the ships.
Yeah, a lot of the T1 pools down here, you've not really got any competition. You did destroyers and things like that.
Yeah, but like even if I could, you know, just made caracals and filled the corp hangar with the caracals for home defense, that'd be cool.
I don't know 100% why, but the corp's not actually doing caracals anymore. They want everybody to go into harpies. I do like the carry calls. They're easy to fly, but I just don't like the reload cycle.
Yeah.
Fusion Beowulf _ Scott entered channel.
How's your Arsenal rock?
I finished it. I'm just shopping for some copies now for Adam.
Yeah, don't head over to this side spelt that I'm in, head to the other one.
Yeah.
Almost done on it. Unless you just want to pick up the last one. There's one that I haven't touched yet.
Yeah, I'll drop this stuff off first and see. I wonder if we'll bring in crystals for ice mining today. That would be different.
Yeah.
Crystals for
Is-
ice mining?
Sorry, Scott?
Are there crystals for ice mining?
No, but I wonder
No.
if they'll bring that in.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, have I been missing something for years?
It's kind of strange that there's not, considering there's different types.
Probably the want you to mine less, not more. They'll nerf the ice eventually, won't they?
Oh, 100%. 100% they will. Because they'll want less structures in the game, so they want it more costly to have the structures.
And then they'll nerf ratting because everybody will turn to ratting.
Yeah.
And then PI will be next.
Well, I reckon the ratting will be nerfed today.
No, it's too soon for ratting.
The one that cash sink first. The one that everybody that bailed from mining to invest in ratting, and then they'll do the ratting.
Yep. So they don't want people plexing using works anymore, they want them to actually pay for the accounts. So whoever's ratting, and if there's a way to rat and pay for your account, that'll get stopped.
Well, I've never understood about plexing an account anyway. It takes a lot longer to earn the money to buy. It does me anyway.
That's exactly how I looked at it. I could go and work for 1 hour to pay 1 month's subscription for Eve, or I could be in game for 10 hours to earn in-game currency. The only ones I understand are potentially the younger players that can't go out and get jobs.
Always a shoplifting job. Sorry, bad joke, sorry.
And that should be saying about high.
Said these kids that you say that can't get a job. It's always shoplifting.
Army?
I have a hate relationship.
Yeah.
I would.
I would want them to fucking scratch it.
Where I live, we've got more danger of the kid nicking the car.
Jesus, I haven't seen my car in 2 weeks. I need to go out and look soon now. I'm getting paranoid.
Yeah, no, I'm there.
It is. You can get them done for fraud.
All they do is they go and roll around in a bit of mud first to make themselves look as though they haven't washed for a year.
I was going to say, I always look at the trainers to see if they're wearing more expensive trainers than me, and they normally are.
I used to do that. And that's why they usually wear blankets now.
Well, I've like in the UK, despite what people say, there's not actually any reason to be on the street, like because the council have mechanisms that, worst case scenario, they whack people in like a bed and breakfast or something like that.
If you are on the street, you're not on the street for very long.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I know a lot of people that have had to do that for one reason or another. And again, a lot of it is like, what's it, abuse, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, abuse.
Yeah.
And I think that the big thing as well is a lot of people forget that, you know, some of these people that are on the street are on there because they want to be there, you know,
Yep.
and you're actually making their situation worse by supporting them, if it sounds right.
Yep. There's three regular tramps. I work in a pub, and there's three regular tramps that people say hello to. You say hello to them, they're polite enough, you polite back. But they're well known in the pub because, like, the youngest dad, he was a regular in the pub, but then he turned to alcohol and he fell on bad times and he went on the street and his lad went to rescue him. But instead of his lad rescuing him, he ended up on the street as well. And it's the lifestyle that they've come accustomed to. They're on Mamba 24/7.
What's Mamba?
It's like a really horrible high.
I'll have to learn about all of this when I join the police.
Mamba, it's horrible. It's dirt cheap for all. It's laced with all sorts of crap. And once they've took it, that's it. They're out of it for about 3 hours. And they piss and shit and it's horrible. But a lot of the people that run the trams, because, you know, so where there's money to be made, there's people running them.
Yeah.
And they'll get them hooked on this Mamba shit. And it's just horrible.
Sounds like my fucking nausea tablets. They knocked me out for like 5 hours straight.
Yeah, but you end up shitting and pissing yourself.
No, I don't do that. I always make sure I go before I fucking take them. But yeah, they knocked me out cold for 5 hours. That's the only thing that works with my nausea.
I tell you, the tablets that are horrible ones. There's stuff called PET, post-exposure treatment, for like if you think you've possibly been exposed to HIV. Oh my god, you know it's bad when they issue you with like Imodium with these tablets.
Ah, fucking hell! What, radiation?
No, it's like Imodium, you know, for the stop you shitting.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. Sorry, yeah, getting confused there. Yeah.
So they give you cocodamol for the headaches because it's
Yep.
like severe headache, and also the Imodium to stop you shitting yourself.
I'm the opposite. I've got to take stuff every day so I can shit because I took my bowels out and just stuffed them back in again.
I went through.
Probably.
Yes.
And go for one small fingers. Yeah, I've got IBS.
Oh,
And
my
it's a-
missus
it's
is
a-
gonna.
It's a regular thing. I get prescribed the pyramide, which is a shit controlling tablet.
Insertable one.
No. Or
It's a powder stuff I've got to take a mix of water in it. It's like ground down rice or something.
syrup of figs. I'll tell you, syrup of figs is a miracle cure.
I'm like that with spices. Can't have curries or anything like that.
Oh, I love curry. I might have I know I've got to have my soup tonight. Cause I've got a load of fresh veg. If I don't use it, it's all going to go off.
I love cabbage.
I've been living off of these Frey Bentos pie.
I get through phases of them. Usually when they're on a pound.
They're quite good actually, I
Fuse and
think.
be a wolf underscore Scott left
Yeah.
channel and disconnected.
Now we've had deep and meaningful conversations about these. Do you double crust?
What's
How do you
what's a
mean?
double crust?
Double crust.
You see, nobody knows what double crusting is. Right, Frey Bentos meat pie, right? Do you know when it's risen, you get the crust on the top?
Yeah.
If you take that crust off, rises again and you get two crusts.
Okay.
But I like the sloppy bit in the middle.
Yeah, I like the sloppy bit.
Guys, what are you talking about? Because obviously I've got a dirty mind and I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Frey Bentos meat pie.
Oh, I wouldn't even eat them because of the fucking shitty meat.
The best dog you can buy.
Oh, fuck. I must admit, the paste is lovely, but the meat, oh, when they get to a dog.
Like I say, I go through phases of loving them. So I worked away, I used to do duck working, and when I worked away, the only thing I ever really missed was Frey Bentos meat pie. Because if I was away on some long jobs, I used to buy myself a microwave, so I could cook, but at the time you couldn't get an oven, so you couldn't get a microwave oven combined for it. So like you couldn't put a tin fucking pie in it anyway. So I used to have to go with that with Frey Bentos meat pie. It's the only thing I ever missed.
That's what I like about working in the States. I always get apartments with fridges and cookers and everything. It's not over here when you get a hotel room, it's just a room.
Has run out of charges.
Just going for a ciggy, I'll be back in a minute.
Fusion Hydra _ Andatory connected and entered channel.
Before downtime and he's on.
Fuck you. Yeah, isn't it the big update today as well?
Oh god. Everyone, get your earplugs.
You guys would be laughing if you saw what I was doing right now.
Are you wanking off to me?
No, I've got 6 oracles, not in siege, aligned to the same spot, with 30 mining drone 2s out mining the last rock.
What system? I just want to know what system you're in. Are you scared that I'm going to come to your system and mine the shit out of your place?
Exactly. Well, there's only one rock. There's one rock left, so there's nothing for you to mine.
I'd have told him then. That'd have been funny.
How
Because
is
then,
your,
then I would have heard about it for the next 4 hours about how I fucked him over by making him go to a system with nothing in it.
Right click, local mute.
It's alright, mate. I've already checked a load of systems out, which I'm going to do in a bit once downtime's done.
There's nothing for you to mine today except the subcaps. The moon today is NSI, subcap only.
I'm not talking about moons.
Are you going to mine an anomaly?
Yeah?
You were actually going to lower yourself to an anomaly?
Yeah, someone has to. The
Holy
corporation
crap.
doesn't need more moon goo.
Sure it does. It's used for Tech 2 production.
Yeah, but we don't fucking barely use tattoos.
Hydra, I know that you're new to the Corp again, so you're a newbie, but we actually do use things like that.
No, we don't. We don't.
Jackdaws Tech 2, isn't it?
Yeah, that's T3, mate.
Okay, but you have to get to Tech 2 to get to Tech 3, right?
No, actually.
Steve, hush.
Thanks, Steve.
Oh no!
See,
Steve,
I was trying to pull one over on him and Steve ruined it.
We build a lot of tech too, we don't necessarily use it.
Hydra, are you going to test out the new frigate bay and the battleships? We had a big
Actually-
laugh when they announced it. I was like, okay, well, if a battleship gets a frigate bay, then my oracle should pop out an orca, which pops out a porpoise, which pops out a skiff, which pops out a procurer.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Chinese dolls.
So I'm thinking, it's a good idea. I know what they're trying to do. Like, if you need to, like, leave your ship, if your ship's armor damage done, its armor's down a little bit, you can just pop out, go to your little frigate, and then repair it. In PvP wise.
You can't do
What?
that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
You can't repair a ship that doesn't have a capsuleer in it.
Yeah,
You-
well, I
you-
thought you could.
You frigate only you can't get in the frigate. It's only jettisons on destruction of the battleship.
No, I thought it's once you leave your ship.
No,
No, you have to be destroyed.
What the fuck was Silent doing? Yeah, Squishy was doing.
oh, you do realise I've got to try this now, don't you?
Yeah, I was going to say we're going to be testing this now.
No, I'm pretty sure you can. 3 things you can do with the escape bay. Here. Yeah, I thought so. Once you jettison out your ship, you go into your frigate, so you can repair your ship.
But if you're in the middle of a fight, your ship's going to get either your frigate
You're
or
not
your
going to do
ship.
that. It's mainly for solo PvP and that. That would help. You can't see a load of people. Oh, wait a minute, guys, my ship's coming down. Let me pop out and just repair it. Wait a minute, let me just. Oh wait, I'm not on. That's why. What a twat. Let me quickly. Yeah, Squishy done a video on it. Where he jumps out. He obviously jettisoned from his ship and started repairing it.
Lincoln.
Who's this
Wait,
squishy?
You do not know Extra Squishy. Oh.
Yeah, I know him. He's the Alliance member.
He's in Pandemic Accord right now. He does really good YouTube videos, actually. It's quite funny. He's always like shitting on goons. Fucking hates goons. And he does Welcome to Delve, and it's just him blapping goons from ships. Right, let me just log in and I'll send it. I need to look through my PI as well. Is my mic actually doing alright now?
Unfortunately.
Try to talk while I'm talking, like right now.
Why would I want to do that, mate?
Why not?
I don't want to do it.
I don't. I mean, I heard it earlier, but it seems to have disappeared.
Ah, fuck for that.
Mm.
Unlucky shit stains. Yeah, here's the video. You post it in chat.
Thank you, sir. Come on, 30 mining drone 2s. Kill this last rock. I don't like my workers being out here.
Do we know this is going to be an extended downtime?
Don't know yet.
But there's an op planned for like 15 minutes before downtime, so.
What, X-7?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, now I won't be jumping out mining straight away. I'll be on that fleet.
Good.
Actually, let's quick have a look.
But you've actually got competition here because SF has 11 mining tunes.
Yeah.
And Savented Turris, the guy that has like 20 characters, he logged in today for the first time as well.
Right. Yeah. Who's the fucker with all the rocks right now? You?
Well,
No, I don't have rocks.
You don't have works?
I have one. Well, I've technically have two, but I've got one. Because, well, there's no point in mining in anomalies with rocks at the moment, is there? So it's only there to boost. It'll only be there to boost the fleet. Oh, I can't believe what it did to Spider-Man, man. It's so joke. Do we know they're gonna change it today?
Change what? You're not being specific.
The nominees.
They've already been changed.
No, they ain't.
The mining anomalies, they were nerfed 99%.
Yeah, no, they're changing them back soon.
No, they're not changing them back for months.
Oh, they will be. They do know the market's already fucking dead.
They still got to go through the moon changes were just nerfed last week. So I mean that's still recent. But it was a month. It was 2 months between the mining anomaly and the moon mining changes. They still got to nerf ratting. They still got a lot of stuff they've got to do before they put stuff back in.
I'm pretty sure they're more worried about the mining at the moment. Just look at the price of the super, mate. That's like, it was it was about 12 billion. Trillion plus.
But the moon height of the moon changes just got done last week, and we've still got a full cycle before the actual regular aura is removed. So it won't be till May that the regular aura is gone, and that's when you're going to start seeing the resources start being depleted on the ore that's been stockpiled. So you're not going to see anything happen. So maybe the end of May, and then you're going to get the stockpiles reduced. It'll be June, July, August. So I'm anticipating that they won't put anything back in until maybe October.
I'm anticipating that they change ice today.
No, they haven't said anything about changing ices yet.
Yeah, I don't think they will change ice. It's not really. The ice
Ice
market's
doesn't-
not actually broken.
I mean, ice doesn't do anything but fuel the ships and
It's in the
fuel
belts.
the stations. So it's not a.
Plus, the market's not broken on ice now. It's kind of alright now. Since they. At one point, it was like really. There was too much ice, and then obviously with all the Citadels and that out now, it's kind of alright now.
Yeah, well, they made all the moon mine. They made moon mining the rage. That depleted the ice stockpiles.
Yeah.
But surely if nobody's using the Roricals, there will be a problem with the ice. There'll be too much of it.
Well, but you still
Nobody's
need the
using it.
isotopes. You still need the isotopes for the supers and for Cynos for the ozone, and then you've got the strut for the Titans. So it still has its use.
Yeah. And like as you said in Corp Chat, it's also used for building what's it? For the boost.
Fuel.
No, for the boosts to build as well.
The mining charges, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why ice is really good. Well, it's still very profitable and all that. And there's nothing wrong with it at the moment.
But
I
they're
understand
not-
what they did with the mining though, but I
They're
kind of think they could have fixed that easy.
They're not going to put anything back in for a long time, Hydra. I don't want to burst
Well,
your
we're gonna
bubble,
see.
but it's not going to happen.
We're going to see, because the way everything's going at the moment, a lot of shit's getting blown up.
And it's only been, I mean, like I said, it's only been a week since the moons were changed. I mean, and it hasn't even been fully implemented yet, so.
I think they should just put it. They should have done it straight away.
Well, yeah, I agree. They should have
They just-
nerfed the
well, I
anomalies, nerfed the moons, everything at once. Is what I think they should have done. Rip off the band-aid and make it happen. Don't do this 4-month delay thing that they've been doing.
Well, the thing is, what they're going to do with all the moon, like Spider-Man, that you can only get from moons, so they're going to put it into nominees
You
later
can't
in the
get.
future, or what's going to happen there?
It's going to just be gone. They're not going to put it back in. That's what they're removing the resources.
Well, that's why it's on the market though still. Well, it will be on the market even once the moon change is all done. That Spider-Man is just going to be, surely they're going to put it in the nominees in the future.
The Spotamoon will just be the little bitty rocks and the anomalies. And maybe I think the asteroid belts might have them. I don't remember if they removed. I know they removed Veldspar from the asteroid belts. I don't remember about Spot.
The problem is they've done it too fucking badly much. Like 99% fucking Spider-Man gone in price value. It's just a joke.
Well, no, because Trit's going up in price.
Yeah, but like 99% of Spider-Man gone. That's just like
Yeah.
I mean, what I said is that get rid of the exhumers on the Rock,
yeah.
have a shorter siege cycle or just have go one or two ways. So you either have to go into siege to boost or siege to compress, but not kind of both ways.
You have to go to siege to compress anyway. You can't siege if you're not. You can't compress if you're not siege.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is potential change. So you have it to either siege to boost or siege to compress, not necessarily both.
I think they should have both, but I agree with getting rid of the X-ray drones. They could have just fixed it straight away and just turned the Rocket back into a booster.
Leave my
Which is-
oracles alone.
Well, it's good. Surely they're going to do it sometime soon. They've got. Yeah, there's the only way. They're not going to bring all this mining changes back without doing something to the Rocket. Because
Don't produce any more excavators. Don't produce any more. No blueprints, no nothing. So the ones that are left in game will slowly rise in price, but eventually they will run out.
Oh really? I didn't even know.
No, that's
that.
what they should do. I think. Yeah. So just now they're at 370 mil because there's loads of people selling them. But give it a year's time, they'll be at $1.5 billion each because there'll only be half the amount left. Because as soon as someone kills one, that's one less in the game.
Meanies, you're all mean. If that's the case, I'll buy all the excavators.
Don't that would hurt me as well. Don't forget.
That's good. We want to hurt you. If you're going to hurt me, I want you to be hurt too.
I still don't think the biggest mistake CCP ever did was turn the raw core into a booster, into a miner. They should have never done it in the first place. It's just
It's a cap ship. You know, at the end of the day, it's a capital ship. It's there for command. You know, that's what it should be.
well, yeah,
And I'm fine with that. You know, if you leave the compression, you leave the boosting, I'm fine with taking away the excavators. I don't really care about that because the boosting is where the power is.
Yeah.
But, you know, don't nerf it any more than that.
Yeah.
The compression is also where the power is. You know, even if you could compress in an Orca, you know, oh my god, life would be so much better.
But the thing is that, the thing is that right now is, in the current state of events, you can't compress anything except mining anomalies and asteroid belts now, because they removed it from the moons. So compression has really lost its value because there's not a vast amount of quantity to compress. Like I just said, he's going to take his Oracle to the anomalies to boost, but that's pretty much all, because once he gets done mining, he might get, what, half of the Orca filled?
I'll be able to fill the Oracle quite well. Don't forget, quite a few of it's still got high M3. It's just Spider-Man, and I think there's another.
No, most of the rocks, the anomalies, you can do it in 1 or 2 cycles. They're very small.
Oh yeah, no, Spider-Man's fucking giant. You can do it in less than a cycle. With Spider-Man, that's one ship.
The only thing that's kind of big is the Arcanor and the Mercoxit. The Mercoxit still has the same size, more or less. But you can't do anything with Mercoxit and an Oracle except do the crystal boost and compress it.
Well, we'll see what they do with the changes. I think they're going to do quite a bit. I'll be shocked if they don't, and I'll be shocked if they don't bring out some new wars either. I think that's another thing they're going to try and do.
No, they already said they're going to be changing the moon ore to make it part of the blueprint process now.
No, I mean, like, they're going to have new ores coming out in the nominees.
I doubt it.
We'll see what happens, to be honest with you. It's just, right now, I don't think they should have gone as hard as they did with Spider-Man. Down to like 99%, and it's only like 7,000 to 10,000 M3 plus.
You really got a hard on for Spider-Man. You know, Spider-Man's not the only source.
It was the most, it was the best one to go for, and it was nice and big.
You know, Stable Velspar was the best one in my opinion.
Obviously, if they get rid of the X-Way drones, let's say they get rid of them on the Oracle, I think they should increase the boosts though by a little bit, just to make it a little bit more worth it to have the Oracle around.
I do like Bio's idea of, like, you know, sort of just not replacing it. I like that idea.
Yeah,
I mean, increase the boost how? The boosts are already powerful.
I mean, well, you get rid of like the X-Way drones.
Stop saying that. Ugh.
X-Way drones.
But
what do you mean to say?
I mean, with the Oracle, you and I both have max boost, so we can reach the entire anomaly or moon. We can decrease the speed of mining by, 59%, I think it is?
I think it is.
We can reduce the crystal damage by 59% as well. What more can you put into a boost? What, a shield boost? But there's already one for that as well.
Don't forget, you also get rid of the mining drone, so there's either going to be, you're going to also straight away nerf the Oracle right there with its boost, its drones.
Drone damage boost.
Yeah, that could be actually quite good actually.
So when nukes jump in, everybody in their rock and their skiffs or whatever can just undock all their frickin', drones and get a 20% boost to damage or something.
Isn't that a skirmish thing though?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use skirmish charges very much, but I thought there was something in a skirmish line of charges that do that.
But I can also see the problem with that as well, is you're going to see on like command ships and that, with their drone increases on their damage, which is probably going to be their own downfall. I think you could easily say that can only go onto Rorquals or booster ships.
I mean, yeah, because you could take a command ship with, you know, say 2 or 3 Dominixes into a horde or something, and, you know, boost the drones, you know, to be ultimately powerful that way.
Yeah, I think you probably would have to limit it to booster ships, aka for mining.
Yeah, I think that's too complicated.
Yeah.
Good idea, but
Coming out with good ideas at the moment.
I don't know. I don't like anything that touches my oracles.
Something had to be done though, mate. They were so stupidly broken. And it was only helping one fucking alliance in the game, which was Goons. But you've seen what happens when they give all their newbies carriers. They get fucking stomped on. Problem is they've got numbers, that's it. So wait, what changes they got today then? Coming out. Obviously you've got the new avatar look.
You know, I could have gone in siege and probably cleaned up this rock. I'm still got my 30 drones mining this one stupid rock. I feel like Mayo will now.
I'm going to run the gauntlet and nip down the shop, so I'll see you all in a bit.
I'll just do that as well, mate.
Using Steve
I've got
underscore Matt moves
towns to get shopping as well. It was absolutely dead. Couldn't believe it. It's like, fucking hell, couldn't do this up for the summertime, could you? For the weekend, mate.
Yeah.
It's a fucking, it's just ridiculous.
Your deal or Folkestone?
I'm Folkestone, mate.
Yeah, Canterbury's dead.
Yeah, it was just, yeah, it was absolutely, especially down the beach, both all the beaches and that were just absolutely jam-packed, apparently.
At the weekend?
Yeah. And we've had, apparently we had families coming from London, Midlands and that, all coming down to the Kentish coastline and everything. So, and apparently by reports it was like we've had a massive increase in the coronavirus in Kent. Because, you know, fucking idiots don't understand the words only go out if you need shopping and that's it. Or you are like, or you can only go, well, I reckon we're gonna have a bit of an announcement in the next couple of days. They're just gonna say, fuck it, you're not going in full lockdown now, you've had your chance.
Yeah.
We've
had
told-
to ban them. We've had to ban people from London coming up to Scotland because they're bringing entire families up with caravans, and they all had the virus and they're trying to get across the islands. And the Scottish government's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're spreading the virus."
Yeah, it's we've had these people driving out to the countryside,
Yeah.
literally driving hundreds of miles out into the countryside just to walk their dog.
Yeah.
And they've been caught while doing that, and people, they were like, well, we've come out here just to walk our dogs. What, you drive 100, where you live? Somewhere down in the southeast? You are kidding me, right guys? It's just, I think the government should just go, yeah, we told you already twice now, you're not just not listening now, so fuck you.
They are strict as fuck up here with fines just now. Honestly, they catch you outside, you're getting a fine.
Well, it's when was it? Saturday. Apparently, one of the parks in London had over 3,000 people in it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's as you said. What they should start doing is just taser them. Like if you're all paintballing, get the army out there with a load of fucking paintball guns. Because if they start getting hurt, they'll realise not to do it anymore.
Yeah, but the problem is they're going to start screaming, "Oh, my human rights! You can't do that to us."
What about the human rights of the NHS nurses?
Yeah.
The more
Well,
cases, the greater at risk the nurses and medical staff.
No, I'm retail as well, and obviously I'm having to go and self-isolate at the moment. Obviously, I only went out to shop to get because we really needed food in my house. I'm not the one that's ill, I'd to point out. But yeah, it's the whole thing. It's just an absolute joke. I'm definitely look. I miss my family a lot at the moment. And yeah, it's a bit of a fucking nightmare because silly little pricks keep going out, walking down to beaches and that because it's sunny. All they had to do was stay in their houses for 3 fucking weeks. No, can't do that. Oh, rage over, rage over. La la la.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, obviously I'm on the ferries, so you know we're still operating. We're down to 3 ships now. But
Well, you work in Dover, don't you?
yeah, Dover Calais.
You live in Canterbury, don't you?
Yeah,
Canterbury area. You fucking tramp.
Winchie.
Posh boy. But yeah, it's just. To be, I'm actually kind of surprised there's still got ships coming in. Obviously,
Well, we have
wise
to.
and that, yeah, I can understand. But like cruises and that, shouldn't be any out at the moment, should there?
Why, there's
No,
still
there's-
flights in
there's-
for America.
No, so there's no passengers on any cruise ships. Well, there's no passengers having joint cruise ships. Some cruise ships still have passengers on from before all this began.
Fuck that. But like when it started, that cruise ship that was in Japan, when everybody was like, well, we want to get off. Well, you can't get off it, you fucking idiot. You're stuck on there for nearly 3 weeks. Make the most of it. You're in a beautiful country as well. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised about that though. With the ferries.
Well, I mean, I sent an email to my MP and I was basically saying, just make sure you're aware, we're transporting non-essential stuff at the moment. Like there was scrap cars going about.
Yeah.
And I went fucking mental. And I emailed the MP and he was like, very interesting, leave this with me. And so he got onto his buddies.
Got it sorted.
Well, I didn't see any more, but at the end of the week I didn't see any car transporters coming to the UK, so it appeared it had been stopped.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. There's no need for like cars and that at the moment. Surely. Obviously you only need garages and that, just in case you break down. Open, but everything else should be shut.
Well no, this was scrap cars, this is even bloody worse. This is people taking away scrap cars.
That's what the fuck?
Exactly, like, you know, it's not even going to depreciate.
Mate, it's just so fucking... Ugh.
But the way I looked at it is that's potentially there's 1 or 2 drivers mooching around the UK that don't need to be.
Yeah. Obviously, I work at B&M, so, so I had to do this 2-week thing.
Oh my god, can you like let me know when the one in Wincheap gets more of the non-cheese Freiventos pies? Because at the moment all they've got is cheese.
No, don't even look on the app either. The app is shit.
I didn't even know they have an app.
Yeah, we've got an app. It's just fucking shit. They say, well, it says on here that you have it in the store. Well, each store has got different stuff, so we may have a couple of stores with the same stuff, but a lot of it we probably won't. Obviously, I work at the biggest one in the southeast, Folkestone's one, and yeah, it's a fucking nightmare. It was. Like at the weekend, Saturday, one of my colleagues, she sent me a video of the massive line outside our store, all the way to the back of the car park.
See, Canterbury, I've been there. So I went there 2 days on the trot because they only had the cheese Freiventos pies. So at the moment, I'm trying to keep 2 weeks worth of tinned food in the house.
Have you not
so
checked the Dover? Have you not checked the Dover ones?
no, to be honest, when I leave ship, I just want to get home.
Good point. I don't blame you. Yeah, there's two. There's two in Dover. I think there's one actually right near the ports as well. I think the one is in the central of town. I think. But that's the problem. We don't. Obviously, nobody knows what comes in, what's going out. Like my store, obviously, we have this. We have one aisle full of food, another aisle full of drinks, pet stuff, and cleaning. And they're the only ones that the only bits that should be open. I personally think. But the whole rest of the store is still open to the public. All upstairs, like paint, all that stuff. Toys, everything. It's all still open to the public. I think it should be all shut.
No, you're right. It should just be the sense. And mind you saying that, I did get a little coffee table that I'm using for my screen. It's just cheap because I was wandering around, and I can't remember why I was over that side of the store, and I was like, oh, that's handy. But
Yeah,
that was
well,
that was
coffee table holder, you coffee table holder.
But I remember.
You're in there and they allow you, just fucking do it. I understand. I personally think it should all be shut. It's just that apparently they were going to shut it all coffee stuff, all the tables, all that should be all shut. We kept getting told, yeah, it's going to be this day. We're going to be doing it. That day came along. No. Why? Because they got fucking too greedy. Because so many customers were coming in buying all that stuff.
Yeah, because the likes of Darnell Mill was shut.
Yeah.
But this is the time you're going to make money because this is when everyone's at home and they need that extra table for their computer screen or something like that.
Yeah, that's the reason why they didn't shut it. That's the reason why B&M's still open, to be honest with you. Is because the higher ups got so greedy that they decided, oh well, fuck our staff. We're just going to keep everything open now.
But I feel safer going into B&M than I would do into a normal supermarket.
Well, yeah, we still, don't forget, we're really busy, but we're not like Sainsbury's and that, stupidly busy right now. Obviously, majority of people go for food, so that's where they're probably going to pop into, and then Sainsbury's and Asda and that, which are known for, well, based on food and drink, where we're based on everything else, all sorts of stuff, so.
Yeah.
It's worth a check again, mate, if you can go in there and have a look. It's one of them. Ask one of the staff just in case. Well, actually, right now wouldn't be the best idea.
Well, I'm going tomorrow, but because I've got 5 cheese ones, and I need to rebuild the stock of the others. Because when this all started, I could see as soon as Italy went into lockdown, I started every day I was getting 2 days worth of food that I was at home in tin variety, so I was slowly building a stockpile without actually stockpiling, if you know what I mean. Because at least that gives everyone a chance to get
I think a lot of the stuff when was it last week when we fully went into lockdown? Was it the week before? For that whole week, we're doing 4 till 4 shifts. Me and the night team, and we were absolutely on our knees, and we still couldn't get the stock out fast enough. We were actually struggling to get it out. Lucky enough, it died down a couple of days last week. It kind of died down because everyone stopped panic buying, and in some reason, apparently, from when I went self-isolate, the last 4 or 5 days, it's just been absolute mayhem.
Well, I think now people are fearing a full lockdown where you can't even go out to go buy food.
Well, it's not. It's quite a lot of people's fault if we do. I reckon we will. I'll be shocked if we don't.
See, they have allowed people to go out and buy food.
It's the only thing they're going to be. The police are probably going to stop people that are in pairs and that, and probably go, wait, why are you out with? Why are you two out? There should only be one person out here going shopping, going to the shop, back to your house.
Have you got a key worker letter?
No, I don't think I. I'm shocked if I did.
Yeah, because we were all issued
Wait,
with
yeah,
letters
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
authorization.
Yeah, I did actually. Sorry. Yeah, I did. I was just thinking, I was like, wait, yeah, we did. We got given it. So, yeah, that was kind of everybody was reading that like, really? You got all the other stores, aka Sainsbury's, Asda, Tesco's, and then there's B&M as a main food place. And we looked out, we like looked down our aisle going, this ain't a fucking main food place at all. What the fuck are they talking about?
Oh, I tell you what, have you tried those little pots, like the Katsutsu curry pots?
No, but I think we've got loads of them in Folkestone as well.
They are so good.
Pot noodle, mate, alright? I'm a pot noodle fan. Even though they are disgusting at times.
Yeah, but these are like a nicer version of pot noodle.
Yeah, because my uncle eats them. I work with my uncle as well. My uncle works on night shifts as well with me, and he eats them.
Yeah, I think they love it. That's what I've been having for lunch recently. Like, so I've been having like a Frey Bentos pie in the evening with a carrot, and I've been having these katsu curries, and then a bacon sandwich for breakfast.
Oh, bacon sandwich, mate. Oh, fuck! That's what I forgot to get. Bacon. You bastard, you are.
Be gone.
I literally had a craving for sweet potato chips. I love sweet potato chips. And I had a massive craving for them today. So I was like, oh, fuck this. I'm going uptown. I need to get them. Plus, we need to do shop. I need to do shop anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, so I've just been using B&M and my local little paper shop.
Yeah. That's good. Good for them. Good for everyone.
But you see, I used to use them before anyway, so because I try and avoid supermarkets and chains.
Oh fuck! I can understand that.
So like the only time I go to chains is to get stuff that I couldn't get anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that one actually. That's what I do. I don't really like going uptown. I'd actually rather just stay indoors, stay away from everything. But,
I've not really been into Folkestone town.
It's a fucking shithole right now.
I get stuff delivered, obviously, because I'm on the vulnerable list just now, but half the stuff they don't deliver, I mean, if you ask for chicken meat, cold chicken meat, and it's not in stock, they don't bring you something as a replacement, they just bring you fuck all.
Well, surely they'll give you your money back though, surely?
Yeah, but you're like, well, what am I going to put in a fucking sandwich now you've not given me any cold meat, you bastards?
I know, down in Folkestone, the Sainsbury's in Folkestone was absolutely struggling for me. I think a lot of stores are struggling right now for aka meat stuff. Because obviously, I don't think farms and that are going to be going at the moment, are they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, farms are down.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. They are in the countryside, so they're kind of safe.
There's a big push as well for staff for farms. So they're looking at making farm people key workers, but they're trying to find them because we can't get the Europeans. So a load of people out of work are being urged to go and work on a farm.
Yeah, and I guarantee they're the same fuckers that are going to go, well, no, I'm not doing that job. I'm not below that kind of job. It's a job, mate. Get out of there.
No, that's for the NHS, but we got over $1 million for that. They turned me down though, but I think it's because my DBS is probably running out.
Do you know what? They could easily sort out with that farm thing, aka the little job seekers.
Yeah, oh yeah, they just need to press gang people. That's what's needed. They just need to press gang.
Even if it means we'll pay for a minibus to come and pick you up, as long as you get to go on the farm for 3-4 hours, and we'll actually pay for you to come back. Fine.
No, they go and live there. They've got caravans.
Oh, no,
so basically, you obviously if you're local you wouldn't have to, but so what they want is people to isolate for 14 days, go there and effectively create safe communities.
Yeah, I thought it'd be. I think it'd be much. It's a bit hard one actually, because I wouldn't want to stay there. I would, in that situation, I would. Obviously, I think they should just take people on universal credit, get them out there. Go on, guys. You can do your bit for the country as well. Not keep taking money from us.
But even people that are furloughed, you know. You know, because effectively the government are paying 80% of their wage and they're just sitting at home doing fuck all. So they should.
No, they're
be
not
doing
paying
something.
it, they're lending it to the companies, so the companies pay them back later on.
Yeah, they didn't really tell everyone that there's going to be. I'm guaranteed there's going to be a bit of an increase in interest somewhere. For that, there's no way the government's going to say, "Well, we'll pay everyone's wages 80%." Well, give it to the companies, I mean, and not expect a bit of money back.
There's so many companies that are just fucked. Like if they have to pay that wage cost back, as well as like with all the rent overheads and things like that, the profit margins aren't big enough. People think business makes a fortune. It doesn't necessarily.
It obviously small businesses, yeah, they're going to need help, but like the likes of a couple of big boys, like Saga and that, they should easily be able to pay it back straight away.
But it's like P&O ferries. Like we're losing 250 grand a day, and we only made post-tax profit last year was only something like I think like 10 million. So you can see it doesn't take long to wipe out the annual profit and be going into a deficit.
Yeah, obviously I think government's got something up their sleeves about sorting that out for people. I don't think they're going to expect it straight away back, surely. Like in a year or two, they're not going to expect that. I reckon it's like 4 or 5 year plans for them to do, like with a bit of interest on it, on a little bit of interest on top, so they can make their money back with a little bit of profit. That's what I think.
I'm convinced we're going to lose the brand P&O Ferries. I think that it will go bankrupt, and then DP World will buy the assets and create a new brand. So the current owners will bankrupt it and buy it, the asset. Privately
Best
owned,
idea. Are they?
Yeah, it's
Look it up.
Arab sheiks or something.
Oh, is it the Arabs, is it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we'll see what happens though, you know, it's... Obviously, I don't think anyone gives a shit about what's happening financially right now. I think people are just more worried about keeping people alive, really. We'll see. It's coming up to the 3rd week anyway now, isn't it? Is it this week? Will it be the 3rd week?
I'm on my first week.
Yeah, I'm on my first week. I think it's for when the government said for 3 weeks, the 3 week start. I think it is this week. Actually, I think it's a couple of days.
But it's a rolling 3 weeks, isn't it? So it will be extended. We're only just starting to see the benefits of the lockdown now with regards to new cases. Deaths will continue to rise and they'll plateau, and then it'll be 2 weeks before we see a reduction in death numbers.
I think you can look at probably another 2-3 weeks. And I think
that's what I said, another 2 weeks, didn't I?
Yeah, and I think he's going to do. I think they're probably going to do a full lockdown for like 4 or 5 days, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's down to a 500, isn't it?
Oh no, I thought it was going up.
No, it's gone down. It's gone down for its like 5th day in a row.
I know infection rate's gone down quite a bit.
Yeah, death's
Same
gone
thing
down
with
as well.
same thing with Spain, though, isn't it? But I think the death rate's still going up in Spain, but the infection
No,
rate's
it's gone down in Spain.
I know the States are fucked at the moment.
And the States will be more fucked as well because they haven't imposed lockdown yet. California will be okay because they imposed lockdown very early on.
Yeah, you were right, mate. Yeah, it's close to they're passing their peak now. Apparently, they're saying Spain is. So they're expecting all numbers to start dropping quite a bit now. The problem is you can't just open your borders up straight away because then you're going to get a second round of it.
Yeah, no, exactly. So they need to keep the borders locked down, and they need to basically effectively keep the lockdown until there's almost 0 cases.
Yeah, well, you can't be 100% on the 0 cases, can you? That's the problem.
Well, no, I was chatting to someone that had it last night, and he was saying about like he only had like 1 or 2 symptoms, but he was confirmed to have it. And he said about like this sore throat and a headache, and I was like, I had a headache and I had a sore throat. I said, the sore throat, I said, was it very weird? Not like a sore throat, but a weird throat, more itchy than anything. And he was like, yeah. And I said, did it kind of go up almost into the ear on one side? He's like, yeah. I was like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So the problem is, like, we could have got it, we could be immune, and we don't know about it.
Follow me. Sorry, go on.
I'm also shitting myself. I've had my stomach moved into my chest now, so if I get a chest infection, I am absolutely fucked. So I can't even stay in the house now. I've had to move into a flat, which has upset the missus because she thinks I'm fucking loving it, having all my computers in here and playing Eve all day. I don't know where she's getting that idea from, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's better for you to be safe than sorry, mate.
Yeah.
You know, it's
It's a fucking hardship having to play Eve all day and just sit about drinking coffee.
Oh, I bet it's so hard, mate.
I'm gonna wrap up mining. I'm probably going to do this, grab a bit of lunch, and then go on this op. Beowulf after downtime.
I was going to say downtime's back hard anyway, mate. Right.
Yep, I'll do the same.
I'm going to be getting on this fleet once it gets pinged after downtime, and then I'll be out mining most of the day after. So I've got to find a system to go into though, because some idiots thought, you know what? That's when we make the map. Yeah, we'll put the amount of people in that system for the last 30 minutes. Like a big
I would recommend that you mine in 031.
Why do you want me to mine in 031 right now?
That way you could be eyes and make profit as well.
Yeah, and I'll be the one that gets tackled.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I thought you would be.
You see, if you didn't have a rock, I would say come and mine in my system, but you're going to use a rock and that would just, it's too risky.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go into Y6 and then jump the jump bridge and go over to that way. To, is it 1 tac E or something?
There's loads of newts over there every day.
It's a...
No, he can go to B2J.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, B2J. Yeah, that works. B2J is very good.
Why? You know what? Fuck you all.
No, because
I guarantee
B2J,
there's newts in there.
No, hang on, Hydro. It's actually not a bad idea because you can put an eyes character and 1 evacs, and you can see if anyone's coming into B2J.
No, it's a jump bridge, so it's it wouldn't be 1 evacs because they wouldn't be able to use the jump bridge.
Sure, he could. He could jump his subcaps down.
No, I could jump subcaps like mining fleet, but
then,
I can't. Obviously, I'll just.
And then Sino down his Oracle.
Yeah, I can light a Sino for you.
Just make sure that Pancrab is within NSI range. Because if it's within Rio range, you can't go to 1 evacs if it's in Rio, because 1 evacs is not within Rio.
But oh yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he's gonna be using a Oracle for boosting, so he's got to be within Rio range. You could go to H-Tech E Hydra, because HTEC-E is a pipe system. It's at the end of a pipe, and you can put your eyes in TP Tech, and that'll give you a 2-system lead-off. Because TP Tech connects to 9NI, which connects to HE Tech E. So it's a dead-end system like NSI is. So you could mine in HTEC E and have your eyes at TP Tech to see if anyone's coming in.
Okay, HTEC key. Yeah, that's a good point. I could do.
And that's within real range.
Jump bridge is set to potentially that word. That's it.
Or you could also do either XU Tech, RIU, either one of those 2 systems, and put your eyes in V3P. Because again, the V3P connects to the S-Tech R triangle there. So you could do that as well.
Yeah, but are these systems being mined as well by bot or?
Well, the S-Tech R pyramid, S-Tech R, we have a moon S-Tech R actually. So we have an Athenor in S-Tech R. There's NC dot forts and Sartorials in S-Tech R as well. And NC dot has a fort and RIU, and the fort and RIU actually compresses. It's got a reprocessing service. And then XU Tech has I think it's a Returo, maybe it's a Sartorial. No, it's a Returo. But yeah, RIU might be your best bet because you've got a fort so you can dock, and you can compress, and you've got the pipe so you can put your eyes in V3P to see if anyone comes down.
Could do that.
So I mean, you've got options. So there are multiple options that you could do. You can also mine in the pocket. You know, you can mine in P3X, or you can mine P3X would probably be your best bet because that's a dead end system there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at it after downtime, mate, and see what happens. Well, not put my fleet out, but put quick interceptor ship over there and see on that. Yeah, I probably will do it. Do we have it? What? These got jump bridges in them, or do we know?
Well, NSI has a jump bridge to NBW.
NBW, yeah.
The S-Tech R, there's not a jump bridge. And HEB, there's not a jump bridge. You would have to actually Sino your Oracle in. But it's within Sino range of NSI, because I Sino in up there to mine ice all the time. Because
P3X is where all the industry lot are at the moment in near NBW.
Somewhat, yeah.
I don't want to touch that. I may go to see what C-Tech is like in the pocket and put my fleet there.
Yeah, C-Tech N, you can be with what is his name?
Def Chia?
No. Durf.
Ah, okay. Wait, he's still in? I thought he's
in Pandemic, but Pandemic has that system for some reason.
I thought he's in that Vixen's fella.
No, Vixen's in test. She's not here anymore.
I'm still shocked about that. I'm still shocked that she went to test.
The only thing that shocked me more was you going to Goons, to be honest with you.
Right, yeah. When I went to Goons, I kind of wanted to go there and see what the experience was. And see what it was all about. Granted, at one point I made quite a bit of this, man, but it was just a shit show. It was fucking awful. I couldn't stand it, and I should never left anyway in the first place. The only reason I technically left Fusion at the first time was because we were camped in for nearly 2 years, mate. It was just ridiculous.
Well, that was the first time, but what about the second time?
No, I mean, that was all the times. I came back and then I was like, oh, fuck's sake.
And the third time?
Done it again. And then third time I kind of was like, oh, fuck this. At one point I was like, nah, I'm not going to come back.
And the fourth time?
Obviously I went to Goons. And then
the fifth time?
No, I'm not leaving it anymore. I've travelled the universe and I've decided, yeah, fuck that. The only time I would ever leave Fusion would be to go back to Pandemic Horde, and that's never going to happen. So I'm really happy I'm back. I've missed you guys. So I did want to come back straight away after I left Goons. I don't know if NC and that said.
Yeah, there's a 6-month call off, wasn't there?
Yeah, and I was like, really? Guys, I did see them that they were accepting people from all, like the Imperium Alliance ones, all coming back, all allowed back in straight away. And I was like, is it just me? But that's when I messaged Silent, and Silent was like, oh, come on. I was like, oh, I see Commander X has just come back to Fusion and that. Oh, I really want to come back. He said, yeah, message NC now. So that's what I did, and then obviously he said, I'm not going to say what he said in the email, but he said, get into public Fusion. And then they got me back. And now I'm back, and it's beautiful. And I miss you guys. I'm going to get emotional. A lot has changed though around here, I've got to say.
So that's a nice 275 million earned this morning.
Not bad, mate. Not bad at all. The one thing I really want to do is start filling up our market with stuff. Because I've got to say, our market is terrible right now.
Yeah, there's quite a few gaps, I think.
Yeah, this. Even if it's T1 stuff, I may just start, like, obviously the mining stuff, and just start pumping out a load of stuff into the market.
Yeah, I mean, ice mining I use T2 lasers, but I use strip miner 1s and don't give a fuck about crystals when I'm doing normal roids.
That's what I do, mate. I just don't see the point in T2. I don't see the benefit. Obviously, except for the deep core, which is for Macoxic.
Which you need the crystal to operate it.
No, you don't.
I thought you did. Oh, my mistake.
No. I did think that as well at one point, and then Tony went, no, you don't. You don't even need the crystal, you can just use it.
Yeah, you just need the module. The crystal increases the yield, but you don't have to have it.
Plus, I don't think you're getting... Do you get a gas cloud if you don't use the crystal?
The crystal... No, the crystal has no effect on the cloud. That's your module skill.
But it used to. You used to be able to use a strip miner to mine a Macoxic's rock, but you used to always get a massive cloud and explosion, whereas they took that away.
Oh fuck! I forgot. We've gone an hour ahead, didn't we?
Yeah.
I thought it was right now.
Yeah, no, that fleet's in 40 minutes.
Right, I'll be back in after downtime, so or in a bit.
Are you not doing the fleet?
Yeah, I'm going on the fleet. I'm going to be AFK for like about 20 minutes. So.
Yeah, I'm going AFK for 20.
I'll speak to you later. I'll be in the chat anyway. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'll still be here. I've just got to go and do something.
Fusion Hyden _ going move to AFK. Fusion Hydra _ ended array move to AFK.
Active.
_Mac entered channel.
And I'm back.
nap. I'll be back later.
Fusion Scott _ Star Seeker left channel and disconnected. Fusion Hayden _ going entered channel.
What up?
FusionMaker _ have you like connected and entered channel.
Morning.
Fusion_Python_ going move to AFK.
Having trouble with Horde's comms yesterday, so I'm going to go and join them now. I'll see you after.
Fusion Steve_Mac moved to AFK. This is Eve_Matt entered channel.
Things postponed after all that.
Oh, is it now?
Glad I didn't jump the main down.
Have you already got your tune in Pure Blind?
But yeah,
I was going to say, because the way in and out is pretty nasty.
I sort of cheated. I jumped everybody down here.
I gotcha. But did I hear you say the strat-up was delayed?
Yeah. I think it might be something to do with the extent where it might be an extended downtime. They're doing a patch again, aren't they? So
Oh, okay.
yeah, ping would have been nice.
I was just picking up a little tie-dye around Torinos, too.
There might be something going on around the area.
I don't know. I got 3 fleets that were killing dreads yesterday, so it was busy.
I seem to miss all the good. Well, I'll say that. I was on an amazing fleet once. That last week. Got 220 kill mails in one fight.
Well, this one last night, we jumped into NULLSEC, and the FC says, everybody go tackle the dread. PL was there on it. We're not, like, blue to them. No, Black Legion, sorry.
Black Legion had declared a war on Fusion, I think.
Well, we helped them shoot a dread last night.
Was it a goon dread, by chance?
Hang on a second.
Or initiative?
Yeah, I gotta look and see. Hell. Lincoln Corp.
Who the hell are they?
We worked a frigate fleet into the middle of a bunch of neutrals and just tackled the dread. And they figured it out. Nine jumps in 4 minutes. I can totally make it.
It seemed to speed up in that last 5 minutes. You ever noticed? I don't know if it's a load of people logging off.
Yeah, it's almost like it stops keeping time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just went down to 3 minutes.
I've got 340. I like how long it lasts on a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna dock up. I'm not gonna get caught in space again.
Good job you said that. In fact, I was just going to log all my tunes all in one go. And I thought, oh, I'll just say bye-bye on my main. And I done docked and like travelled about, I don't know, 17 kilometres away from the station.
Oh,
Oops.
nice.
Fusion Marco _ Polo _ wire left channel and disconnected.
Make some toast. Food of the gods.
Fusion
I'll
Marco
see you in a bit.
_ Polo _ wire connected and entered channel.